You are live. House Helper page live. This is Lance. Welcome. Glad to be here at St. Augustine. Got a special treat for you today. Rolling out some new stuff. Check this out. I have a new call to action on my webpage. Now, this call to action is for the contractor referral network that I'm doing for general contractors in St. Augustine, Florida. So if you have any questions about that or like to be involved, please ask a question, leave your number, name, and email address, and you'll get an answer. I will talk a little bit more later on how this works. But first, I want to talk about the 4-step system. This kind of segments the services that we do at House Helper a little bit to help you understand how we impact general contracting in St. Augustine. The first part is the website sales driver. Now, website is your communications head's HQ. It's your headquarters. And 99% of your websites focus on what you've done instead of how you can help your customer. So you have to think about homeowners when they're out trying to find a general contract. They're confused about how much it costs and what it takes to remodel a home. They really don't have any idea. And you can't ask them for Rolls-Royce prices when you have a Saturn Coupe website. And I always think my wife, I used to have a Saturn. And she was like, "You're driving around a cross-eyed car." And I was like, I drove that thing around for 10 years. And now every time I see a Saturn driving down the road, I was like, it kind of does look cross-eyed. Anyway, if you want Rolls-Royce prices, you got to educate them on why that value is worth it. Okay. So your website should do 3 things. It should educate and inspire your clients to work with you. 2, it should instruct clients on your process, not the process that they've had with other contractors, other people, but the experience they'll have working with you. And 3, it should pre-qualify them by showing them ballpark prices. Now, I know you're like, I like to keep my prices secret. I like to show them. But like I said with the Rolls-Royce thing, if they come to your website and they see that you charge $22,000 for a sunroom and they're thinking, whoa, I only have $2,000 for that. Do you want to spend all your time figuring that out? Or if they come to your site and say, wow, $22,000 for a sunroom, that's a pretty good deal. Don't you want to talk to that person? So can you see how putting your prices out there in a sales page can help qualify these people? And remember, if they bounce because of price, they're not your customer. So it's really good to pre-qualify them. And that's what a good sales-driven website will do. And when all 3 of these are done correctly, your website will be your sales agent 24/7, 365 a year. So let's book a time. Let's get this hooked up. Let me talk with you. Let's get it rolled out. Number 2, part of the system is collect, nurture, and segment leads. It blows my mind how many websites out there don't have a call to action on them or any type of lead collection system. I've been to websites where it just has a phone number on it. You can't even click it. It's like they have to go in there and copy and paste the number and then paste it in their phone, or even worse, they have to write down the phone number and then punch it in their cell phone and hit call. And no one's got time for that. So if you don't at least have a clickable number on your website, you need to get that fixed soon. And even beyond that, we can do like a click to call number to where, see, I have a click to call right here. It's outside of my office hours. So when someone clicks on it, let's say, call me later. Unfortunately, we're out of the office. Would you like to call us back? And you can set a time and this will automatically call them back. Or you can leave a message. You can type in your message and it will text to me, and I'll have this information. I'll have your name and number and a contact information. And during my office hours, when people ring this, they get an instant message, instant pickup, 30 seconds, Johnny on the spot. And the faster you can answer, the quicker. So you got to have something like that installed on your website. You have to have some type of lead capture system and email lead nurturing system to let them know your products, your services. So you can install this by a call tracking number. You can have a number that's installed on your phone, on your website, that every time they click it, we know that they came from Facebook. We know that they came from Google. We know they came from a Bing search. So these are just different ways. You can do a multi-step form to where you can have multiple questions, to where if you're selling tiles, sunrooms, or you're doing electric, then you can ask them these 3 questions. And if they hit electric, you already know by the time you pick up the phone who they are and what they want. Multi-step forms and pop-up forms are incredibly powerful. This is part of like my welcome mat thing. You can have pop-up forms on your website that just pop up when someone shows up. I can show you, a real simple, that pops up, says hi. You can ask them questions. Very powerful. Pop-ups. Collecting information that way, very powerful. You can go here to my contact, my link tree here. If you want to talk to me, you can book a free 15 contact form. We can do a live show. Talk to the chat bot. There's different ways to contact me. And right here, if you are interested in getting your website up and rolling, we can do an onboarding survey. So just click out this and fill out the information, fill out the form, and you're already 50% of the way to getting your website up and running. So I want to talk a little bit about I want to talk more about, but I want to go back, hold on. So we were talking about collection and nurture leads. Sorry, I got a little tangent there. Now I want to talk about the step-by-step sales process. Now the step-by-step sales process, as a contractor, as a remodeling projects can be extremely overwhelming, especially people who have never done it before. So breaking down your process can ease the mind of your client by defining what it is that you do, and having that system on your website as just an educational tool to help them understand how to buy from you. It helps them to understand, they'll understand you before they ever pick up the phone. So number 1 is you got to define your vision. 2, you have to define your budget. 3, you have to define your hiring. 4, pre-construction. 5, construction. 6, post-construction. 7, share. So basically, you're defining what you're working on, what it takes to start working, who's doing the work, who you're hiring for the job, what happens while they're doing the work, what happens during the work, what happens after the work, and finally, how to show everyone the good work that's been done, taking pictures, do some time lapse. Oh man, do a time lapse video of it, take some great pictures of it before and after, and then do a social media sharing party. We do a live show, and we'll hook up with you and all your contractors and friends and do a live show party, and then make that into a shareable piece of content. I guarantee you it'll produce a digital word of mouth system that will scale faster than you can imagine. So book a call. Let's talk. Let's get something rolling for you. And the 4th part of this system, and this is probably the most valuable thing, with a strong referral network, you don't need a website. You don't need to collect emails and phone numbers. You don't need a step-by-step process. If you have a good referral network, you don't need the first 3. Those are just things that, are like the cherry on the top of the cake. They're important and they will drive sales. But the most important part is referral network. So I'm building a referral network. It's a network and report that I'm putting together for St. Augustine. And I'm looking to build this for general contractors. And I'm not trying to get you to buy anything. I'm just building relationships. So I'm looking for real estate agents that are struggling to find general contractors. I'm looking for property managers that are struggling to find general contractors. I'm looking for financial advisors. I'm looking for financial investors. I'm looking for loan officers. I'm looking for all these people that are struggling to find general contractors. So if that's you, let's talk. Hit that let's talk button. And I'm also looking for contractors. I'm looking for big contractors that have projects that are too small. And then I'm looking for small contractors that have projects that are too big. So we can kind of cross-pollinate and get some good business going. So let's talk. Hit that let's talk button and we'll move forward. Now I want to talk about the sales driver, and that's the primary purpose of this video. If you want to contact me, you can go to the contract link tree. You want to do the onboarding survey to where you can get your website rolling, click it right here. The St. Augustine website designer sales driver. Now, sales driver, what is that? It's basically the answer of how you can generate more leads for your contracting business. A sales driver is just a well-designed, thought-out sales page for your products and services. And when most people, when they think they're going to have to spend a lot of money on ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, however, there's another way to pre-qualify leads. And we provide these types of leads for residential contractors, and we're looking to grow their business, and we do this with a sales driving website. Our sales driving website service will segment out the tire kickers. And you got those tire, like they call up, they say, yeah, come over and do the job. You come over and talk about the job, and they're like, well, that's too much money. So you spent a lot of time with back and forth trying to get a job that was never going to happen in the first place, because they go, oh, I was thinking it was going to cost me $200, not $20,000. So that's why we're educating. That's why we're inspiring. So our sales driver service will segment out those tire kickers. The tire kickers, they're a lead that's never going to buy from you. We generate pre-qualified leads for general contractors with sales driving websites. So let me tell you, there's 3 ways to get rid of tire kickers. Number 1, the best way to get rid of a tire kicker is positioning yourself as an industry expert by offering significant value on your website, your industry expertise on social media channels and professional services, sales pages. You have to talk money. The best ads always talk money. That's how it works. You look at it, you see the product, you see the price, you decide split second whether you're going to do that or not. And if a tire kicker tells you, number 2, that they can get the same house remodel or same house service down the street for that guy down the street for a lot less money, just agree with them saying, yeah, you can go to that guy down the street. They are cheaper. And then you send them a link to your awesome website with your sales process and system and the ballpark prices and a booking link. So you just call me when you want to come back for quality. That's what a sales driving website does. It educates, it inspires, and it connects. So this is what we'll do for you, House Helper page. We'll create a website for you based on your best business practices, the industry. We'll customize it to your business. The site will be optimized with system and campaigns to attract, capture, and convert prospects into opportunities for you. 3, we'll optimize it for search engine ranking for you. We'll do some basic SEO keyword research, and we have a whole plan set up for that. We'll host and update, and maintain it for you. We'll give you access to content management system. I'll educate you on how you can change it and put your own content on there and really do whatever you want to. It's very, very, very flexible system. So if this sounds interesting, just let's book a free 15-minute consultation. We'll get together, look at what your online presence is looking like. I want to kind of go over the sales driver pricing plans, sales driver service pricing. To be honest, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to say, does my website represent me, my business, my work? Do I have a quality website? Does it match my quality work? So I came up with this, like, we feed the need for leads. We feed the need for leads. And I've found that most of the general contractors out there, they need leads. That's what they're needing most. And a good website can drive sales to your business 24/7. A bad website kind of represents your business 24/7 too. So you need to have a good website, look good online, digitally dressed for success. Remember, the profitability of your business is built on collecting and nurturing leads. It's about building relationships. That's what a website does. It builds relationships with people. Our sales driver gives you a strategic, systematic approach to educating clients on what you charge and why you charge it and how to buy from you. So I have 3 plans here. I have the collective sales driver, solution sales driver, and the trust builder. I'll go over the collaborative sales driver first. This is a total system. This is a 12-page website. This is a $15,000 plus value for this build. The timeline on this is 4 to 6 weeks. It's custom design. It's a UI kit, so we can mix and match, plug and play, make it look however you want. It's kind of like taking a bag of Legos and building the cool building that you want. So that's about $130 for the UI kit value. The stock photography, that can be about like a $200 a month value. So you're getting stock photography, you're getting a landing page design, call to action. I'll help you with the copy to make sure the copy's on point and draws attention and the desire and calls them to the action that you want. You can either, your call to action button can be to a phone number, it can be to a billing page, it can be to whatever you want. We can specify that and make that work for your business. We can drive them to a process page. Like I was talking about, the step-by-step sales system. It's very important to set that up to where people know exactly what they're getting into, how it works from beginning to end. Branded graphics. We can take your brand colors, whether they're green or blue or yellow, and then we can download graphics and make them look sharp on your website and color them up and make them look like your brand. Content management system. I've got a great content management system for the web builder that I use. I'll do 2 original contents per month. That's like a $400 value. I might be able to take that down a bit. Maybe I'll do $100 a post. The post that I'm doing is a content score, which is a 70% or higher content score, and I'll research keywords and terms. It'll be about 1,400 to 3,000 words. We can also put blogs and graphics in there. We can work out a package for you that'll work for you. Responsive design, social media integration, SEO plan, blog setup, CMS training. I'll show you how to put your own posts in there and do your own blogs and change it to have whatever message you want. Put an email autoresponder in there to where when someone comes to your page and they put their email in there, it'll automatically thank them in their email for signing up. Click to call. I'll hook up something and set up your hours and time for a click to call system that will dial you in your phone. These systems can be very simple and they can be very complex depending on your team. You can set up the call tracking number to when they click it, it'll reroute them to a friend, to a business colleague, whoever you want the number routed to. It can be routed straight to you. So when someone comes to your phone, you'll be like Johnny on the spot and pick it up in 30 seconds. We'll showcase 6+ service pages. So depending on how many services your business has, well, each service should have a business. We'll work on the About Us page. This helps build rapport and prospect. And then we'll work on meeting the team page. This helps us understand you as a team. It's always great to have actual pictures of your employees, all the members involved in your business. And the service areas page. This creates a neighborhood effect. We can show where you're servicing. Are you servicing St. Augustine? You also have another office in Palatka or St. John's or Jacksonville. Service areas are very important, not only to show that you're everywhere, but also important for SEO purposes. It spreads your proximity and it helps Google spread your website. Just it's an SEO thing. Sales page content design. I'll help you design your sales page, help you design your sales copy. The Contact Us page, I will put a lead collection form in there, and that'll be hooked up right to the autoresponder. Pop-up conversions, these are really important for exit pops-up. I know everyone's like, oh, I hate pop-ups, but if someone's leaving your website, you might as well throw a pop-up and say, hey, before you go, I have one last offer, or hey, before you go, check out this special coupon, or hey, before you go. So that's a really good thing to set up. A dedicated gallery. We can show products that are, jobs that you've done, services that you've done. and performance and reporting. The website will be able to see through analytics. We'll hook up the Google Analytics. We'll hook up Tag Manager just to see where people are going, how many people are coming, what pages are they looking at. And this is a $999 dev fee. So this is a pretty good deal just to get this system set up and running. This is a one-time payment, $999, and then after that it'll be $497 a month. You can cancel and restart anytime. This is the big daddy. This is the collaborative thing. This is the big sales driving package. We have other packages like the solution sales driver. This is a core system. This is a total system. And we have the trust builder sales driver. This is a setup system. Each system is just a little bit different. It's not quite as robust as each of the other ones, but you might not need that at this point in time. You might just be starting up your business. You might not have a 15 people on your staff. So you might want to start with a startup. And when, you can always upgrade or you can downgrade. So I'm just putting these systems out here just to give everyone a chance to get in on this service. And then I have the blog copies. That's $100 a post. And then the blog graphics, which it can make the graphics look like your brand. And then the Google My Business audit, I'll do that for free. You other than having a great website, you got to update and optimize your Google My Business. So I have a whole other service for that. It's just the Google My Business optimization. So you can go check that out here. I'll leave a link. But this is Google My Business service to do optimization, make sure that it's optimized and running, and we can put posts on there, optimize your business. I got 24 shares on this. Got some good interest on this one. So this is a sales driver. If you like this, be sure and like it and share it. And I really appreciate you coming out and checking this out. But this is Lance with House Helper. And I'll see you next time.